Hello, hello. Today I want to talk to you about 400,000 organic views on Facebook with only 45 followers in the last 28 days. People think Facebook's dead, and I want to tell you it's not. That is on my personal Facebook page. So come on in, drop in the comments what you have been doing if you've been working on Facebook, or post a link down below what your Facebook business page or your personal is, and let's all follow each other. But thanks for being here. I'm excited to get going again. My wife is away at her spring conference for her travel agency, and I have been going live every day this week. She comes home Thursday, so I've got one more day of lives. I'll be doing a live tomorrow, answering some of the questions and comments I've seen this week. But tomorrow, I want to talk about the lessons I've learned so far in my Facebook experiments. So, a little background on what I've been doing this year really is I've been doing really incredible views over on our business page on powells.com for a long time, and I'm working with a company that's helping me do that even more. And back in like November, I think we hit 110 million views in a month. So seeing that, I've been trying to focus also on growing my personal profile, which where you're probably watching this. And so the last few months, especially this year, I've really been concentrating on doing more and figuring out what's working for me on the personal side. So doing a combination of text posts and photos and videos, and now over the last few days, doing some live videos. So I want to talk to you about what I've learned so far. But I do want to stop for just a second before we get into that and thank my friends over at Ecamm. They have sponsored this series of videos and they are sponsoring our video that we're doing next week from the Gathering of Nations, the largest powwow in North America and the last Gathering of Nations ever. So join us for that next week. But yeah, thanks to Ecamm for helping always support what I'm doing. I'm looking forward to heading back up to New Hampshire. Got my creator camp Owala with me today. It's one of the conferences I highly recommend. I went last year for the first time. I won't miss another one. Creator Camp, go check that out. But if you want to try Ecamm, especially their new version where you can record and stream in vertical and horizontal at the same time, check them out over at ecamm.com/powwows and get 15% off your first month. Okay, let's talk about the different types of posting I've been doing and what I'm seeing on each one. So live video in these lives I've done over the last couple of days, I'm seeing that this is the place where followers of my page are getting a little bit deeper engagement. I'm seeing that this is where there are some non-followers watching. Just have a comment here. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate that. But I'm seeing, especially on Facebook, the live videos are being watched more by followers. And so it's a place where the followers can get a deeper engagement level. And so we're able to have these longer conversations. So that's what I'm seeing on live video. Now, I'm also uploading reels and short form video to all the platforms, especially concentrated on Facebook today. And what I'm seeing with that, I'm like right now I'm posting videos from our trip we did on Margaritaville at Sea. And I'm seeing those videos are being viewed by mostly non-followers. And so the reach for that is a little bit broader than the lives. And it's reaching out to more people. And that's kind of maybe getting more people to follow me. And that's where I'm picking up people that don't necessarily know who I am. So think of that like top of funnel. For text posts, I'm doing a lot of conversation starters. And this is another place where it's mostly followers are seeing that, but it is the place where I'm seeing more conversation and more people talking back and forth, not even replying to me, but replying to each other. So that's been interesting to see. But text posts are definitely, I'm seeing more for the followers. So my big takeaway here is text post sparks conversation and keeps Facebook looking at you. Reels and videos and photos are great to push what you're doing out to non-followers and help you grow your audience. And then use the live video to really engage people and build those deeper relationships. So we'll talk a little bit about this and what I want you to take from this, the actionable item for today. with 4,500 followers, I'm now up to 400,000 views over the last 28 days here on this personal profile. My friend Sean over at But Mostly Disney, he's been following some of these same things I've been talking about. We talked at Momentum, another conference I highly recommend, loumongello.com/momentum. And he's been doing mostly conversation starter type questions. And he has about the same number of maybe 4 or 5, maybe 5,000 followers. He's up to 1 million views a month by doing that. And so here's what my takeaway for you today. You need to be, whether it's your business page or your personal, however you want, whichever one you want to grow, you need to be posting at least once a day. And I know you're thinking, I don't have time for that. It's so, my God, are you crazy? Okay. Here's the action I want you to take today. I want you to start doing things in batches and use AI. Use some things to help you do that. First, I want you to go to whatever AI tool you use, Claude, ChatGPT, whatever, Manus, if you want to use Facebook's tool, and look at your niche, whatever it is you talk about, whether you're a food blogger, travel blogger, or, whatever your business is about. And I want you to find 15 to 20, get AI to help you, 15 to 20 conversation starters. Maybe even ask for some general pop culture things. Sean, I see Sean in the comments. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. And one of the ones he posted early on, if you're a Disney person, Canada or Mexico. And if you are a Disney person, you know that question, there's so much underlying debate behind that question, but all you have to do is post Mexico or Canada and you're going to spark engagement. So first thing I want you to do is go into ChatGPT or Claude, put in your niche and ask it for 15 to 20 conversation starters. Do that the first week of the month on a regular basis, but you can do it tomorrow, and then go into Facebook and schedule those for like every other day. You only need 15, and that's every other day of the month. That's easy. Number 2, I want you to go in your camera roll, and I've been doing this. I'll tell you more about how I'm doing it. Go in your camera roll and find some photos you haven't posted and batch those up and do one every day. So now you have, if you spend, that's only going to take you maybe an hour, right? And now you have, that's 45 pieces of content, okay? Here's what I've done with my trying to post more photos every day. I'm doing lots of different testing. And so I wanted a series that would force me to post a photo every day. And so in October, it's Kelly and I's 30th anniversary. That's crazy to say, right? We've been married 30 years coming October. So I came up with a series that said 30 days worth of 30 days of travel photos to celebrate 30 years. And I've been posting every day a different photo of all the crazy adventures we've been doing. And it started only getting a few hundred people seeing it. Some of those now, after like day 8 or 9, some of those are hitting 10 and 15, 16,000 views on a single photo, because Facebook now sees that I'm consistent and I'm doing that every day. So if you can start the month with a good 30 to 45 pieces of content that you've already scheduled, you're going to keep Facebook looking at you, keep it thinking about you, and it's going to start working. Now, from there, what you can do, that was your action item for now. But from there, what you do is when something comes up, you take a trip, you go to Disney World, you find a new water fountain that Sean wants to review. Then you post that content on top of those 1 to 2 you're doing a day. And that's where you're going to see this explosion of views and reach. Now, the other question is, why are we doing this? Why are we trying to grow our Facebook? There's a couple of reasons that I want you to think about. One, if you are an entrepreneur, creator, whatever, Facebook is the best place for organic reach right now and getting people into your ecosystem and getting them to know about you. That's going to help whatever it is you're offering. It's going to help you be able to offer that better. But 2, Facebook now pays creators to post content, texts, photos, videos, even stories. Facebook is paying you to do that. Now, are you going to make thousands of dollars posting? No, probably not right away, but you can. And it just keeps growing. And start with a goal of, paying for your Starbucks this month with Facebook money. And maybe by the end of the year, maybe you can buy an annual pass. Now, I'm going to cover more of this at the end of the month. I'm doing a webinar called Facebook Unlocked, and it's going to be a 2-hour webinar. I'm going to spend the first hour-ish going into showing you all these numbers, showing you the posts I've made, what worked, what didn't. I'll show powwows.com stuff, and we'll go into all of that. I'll tell you what the Facebook monetization is, how to apply for it. If you get in, how to really make the most of it. The second hour will be for questions. So bring your questions. We will get them answered and help all of you really continue to grow your Facebook. So the link for that is down below. It's Facebook Unlocked. I think it's going to be April 29th. I'd love to see you there. It's going to be fun. So that is what I wanted to talk to you today. Please take action and start posting on your Facebook, your business page, or your personal at least once a day, and see what Facebook is doing right now. They are giving you organic reach, and they haven't done this in years. For a while, you had to really pay to play on Facebook. You had to use ads. You don't have to anymore. You just have to start engaging and posting consistently. All right, so Kelly comes home Thursday. Tomorrow, I'll be back live with some questions. Post in the comment if you do have questions, or just reach out to me, and I will. I'm gonna make a list of all of those and answer them in tomorrow's live. But thanks so much for being here this week. It's been fun doing these lives every day. Yeah, it's been great. So thank you so much. Thanks, Ecamm, and I will see you tomorrow.